season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense making their way on the field today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. On third down, it's a handoff. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Fourth down. Looking for a man. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? It was an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Duke's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program. Hopefully they play well today.
First play, looking to throw it. And the pass is incomplete. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And they finally stop. At the 5, solid gain on that catch and run. And the Blue Devils looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
He's running out of time here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a very short chip shot. 22 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. He got a new set of downs.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll ride the back again here. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Good for the running back in this 4th down play. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Tight end makes the grab. Ball carrier tackled there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. The fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Running back has it on a screen now. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught near the sticks. It's Concepcion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? To throw, it's Reed. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Return starts from inside the 5. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go. And they keep him short of the first down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Reed. The sure hands. It's Concepcion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Pulls a stiff arm. He'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Trying to run, it's Moss. Tackle, but 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. That's a big-time drop.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They start the drive man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team able to bring him down. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down. This offense really using conversion here down to multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Ball headed to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
With the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. It reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson and how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing second and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Reed. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Receiver makes the catch. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. That's exactly what they did right here.
It's third down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's King. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows in the physicality he has against the run as well.
Urgency here. Got to cut up this lead. It's third down and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Dook. See if they can convert the point after. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught behind the line. It's Concepcion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job with the defense to prevent a big play.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Running back with the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
First down here for this offense. The back's got it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. And they've got the returner corralled. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Grab near the sticks. It's Anthony. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Reed. With the catch, it's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggies.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Ran by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. He's 2 for 2 so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He's 2 for 2 so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that puts them back on top. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get in field goal position quickly. Disquipke picked up by one of the blockers. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the